Be fun together, so I hope you will join us. Right now, though, we're going to jump into chicken wings from Corky's out of Memphis, Tennessee. Now, earlier tonight, you were probably watching our Customer Choice Food Award show where we announced all of our winners that you, our foodie friends at home, voted for. Well, when you were voting in the category of best chicken and most recommended brand, well, you chose these wings and you chose Corky's. Corky's is a brand that is known all over the country but located in Memphis, Tennessee. These wings are some of our very best sellers here on QVC, and what you're getting in this order tonight will be a generous 4-pound bag of these wings. They're fully cooked. Hear me when I say they're fully cooked. They arrive frozen. You take them from frozen and pop them either in your oven, or what I do, I put them in my Power XL air frying oven from frozen in about 12 minutes or so at about 375 degrees, I think it's 375. I have the perfect piping hot chicken wing. And these flavors are amazing because these are not fried, they're roasted. And they are dry seasoned or dry rub seasoned. So you come away with something that is meaty, delicious, and so flavorful. Now, we had this on during the Customer Choice Food Award show when we announced this is the winner, and over 1,000 sets were ordered during that show. We've got it for you tonight in 2 flavor choices. Now, you can either choose 4 pounds of the sweet and smoky or 4 pounds of the bourbon that gives you a little more depth of flavor. But I do want to caution you that the bourbon is more limited, and I only have about 1,200 in the bourbon to go around, a few more to go around the sweet and smoky, but that's always our most popular. And auto delivery is a good time for you to think about locking this price in, because we can help you with this price and ship it every 90 days for 1 whole year. And once you taste your first plate full of chicken wings, you're going to want some more. And when that 4-pound bag is gone, you're going to be happy you're on auto delivery, because then another set will be coming in another 3 months' time. So don't miss out on this opportunity. We're going to invite in Jimmy Stovall, who is our Corky's representative, who's joining us live via Skype from his home in Memphis. And Jimmy, congratulations, a well-deserved win, my friend.
Hey, David, thanks. We appreciate it so much, all your votes, especially this time when restaurants have struggled over the last few months. To all of our great pitmen and all of our great family at Corky's, we appreciate all these votes and the win more than you know.
Well, I'll tell you, this win is well-deserved. It's one of my favorite items. I mean, I love your ribs and the pulled chicken and the pulled pork and the tomahawk chops and everything else you bring in. But these are amazing, too, because they're so easy to prepare. Jimmy, these wings are fully cooked, aren't they?
They are, David. So what we do is we start with jumbo meaty wings, because there's nothing worse than a little wing that's been over fried and there's not much meat. It's just some sort of sauce. So we start with jumbo meaty wings, and then we tumble season them in our barbecue rubs. And that's what barbecue is all about, is that fantastic flavor of those rubs. So we do either the sweet and smoky or the bourbon, and then we slow roast them. And the reason we slow roast them is because it keeps it moist and tender and juicy in every single bite, and you cannot look. You can see it almost glistening right there. That's that slow cooking process, that slow roasting.
Yes.
And then when we individually quick freeze them, we put them in a resealable bag, so you can take out 3 or 4 or 6 or 8, and then just close that bag back up, and you can put these back in your freezer. And the great thing about it, just like you said, they're so easy to do. You can do them from frozen. And these right here, I just cooked in my oven right behind me, just on a sheet pan. I like to do them uncovered, and I do it at 350 for about 30 minutes. And then I turn on the broiler for about 4 or 5 minutes just to kind of crisp up that outer skin. But again, it's all about the flavor. And let me tell you what these aren't. They're not breaded, because I can't stand breaded chicken frozen and heated back up. They're not breaded, they're not deep fried, and they're not hot and spicy.
They're just full of flavor, right?
That's right. That's what you want with good wings.
Now, I will also tell you, if you want to make these a competition wing, what you want to do is make a muddy wing. How do you make a muddy wing? Jimmy was quick to teach me. You take some of the Corky's award-winning barbecue sauce, and we are offering this set of 2 as a separate purchase, and after these have warmed completely through, right before you turn on that broiler, I want you to get out a little pastry brush and I want you to paint them, just like I'm doing here. Paint those wings with some of the wet sauce, and now you've got what's called a muddy wing. This wing has the dry rub and the wet sauce. If you put this wet sauce under a broiler for about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5, depending on the heat of your oven, then it will caramelize onto the wings, and you got a flavor sensation that's even twice as good.
That's right, David. So if you do the sauce, so if you're a dunker or a dipper, that's why we do these with just the rub. So some people in your family love sauce, some people don't. You can heat these up and you can put the sauce on at the end if you want. But the barbecue sauce, if you get that, and yeah, like you said, baste it on at the very end, and that sauce just sort of caramelizes down into that chicken meat, you have a whole other layer of flavor. The wings are great without anything, and then when you add that sauce or you add a dipping sauce on there, it takes it to a whole different level.
Now, what Jimmy likes to do also is take a little bottled ranch dressing and mix it with barbecue sauce. If you want to dip these in a sauce that's going to knock your socks off. Now, Jimmy, is it equal parts barbecue to ranch? Is that right?
It is. So half barbecue sauce, half ranch dressing. And you just mix it up, and that is the best smoky barbecue ranch you will ever have. You can tell everybody you made it. Don't tell them about the wings. Just mix up 50-50 ranch dressing, barbecue sauce. That's the best smoky ranch you'll ever put in your mouth.
Now, if you make homemade ranch, God bless. If you buy a bottle at the grocery store like Jimmy and I do, then just grab your favorite brand and mix it up with some of that barbecue, and that's some of the best dipping sauce you're going to put in your mouth. Now, I want to remind you, you get 4 pounds in that bag of wings. Now, you heard Jimmy say it's a resealable bag, so this is the kind of thing where you take out what you need as you need it, then put the rest back in the freezer. If I get home tonight, I've got some of these in my freezer right now. When I go home tonight, I could take out, I don't know, 4 or 5, who am I kidding, 10 or 12, and get them into the air fryer. And Jimmy, in my air fryer, it takes me about 12, 13 minutes with these.
That's right. So I recommend 10 to 12 minutes in the air fryer. Exactly.
Yeah. And I do them, I do mine about 375.
That's right. Yeah.
And they're great. If they're not warmed through completely, then just put them in a little longer. I always say you can go a little longer. You can't go shorter, right?
That's right. Just shake them up and leave them in there a couple more minutes. And again, we slow roast them so when you get them home, you can't mess them up. You're not going to dry them out. Don't worry about it. It's super easy to do. You're just heating them back up, and then you get to enjoy great Memphis barbecue at your house.
Well, these are amazing, and I can tell you now that for the day, we've taken orders for 1,600. That means 600 in this show. And lots of people really excited about your big win tonight, Jimmy, and well-deserved. Hope you and the family are well.
We are. Thank you so much, and I will let everybody Corky's know that how much it means that everybody voted for us. We appreciate it.
We are so excited for you. Congratulations, buddy. Well-deserved win.
Thank you.
Take care, pal. All right, we're going to move right along to a segment on our show that I call Simply Clean with David. Now, you're looking for a great way to wash dishes, whether you are in a camper, you're in a dorm room, like a communal kitchen,